Have you ever been interested in humor and how it's used? Ever wonder about what kind of humor is appropriate when? If this sounds interesting to you, check out the Magis podcast. In this episode of the Magis podcast, we have junior Connor Beals sitting down with Dr. Melissa Wanzer to talk about the constructive uses of humor.
How does humor benefit us? How does it help us to cope with difficult situations? How does it help us to be a better teacher? How is humor involved in a variety of different positive outcomes, right, for communication and social interaction? I see humor as a valued communication tool. So I use humor in my darkest moments, and I use humor in, very bright, happy moments as well. So humor can be used as a way to manage conflict. Humor's been studied as a way of, increasing learning in the classroom, right? So how can college professors use humor strategically to help students retain information? All humor is good humor, right? Well, we know that's not the case. If you use offensive humor in the classroom, if you tell racist or sexist jokes, that's not good humor, right?
Yeah.
That's inappropriate and offensive.
You teach a class here at Canisius called Constructive Uses of Humor.
Mm-hmm.
So can you go into more detail on what is part of that class's curriculum?
Constructive use of humor is my, if I was going to give birth to a class,
Right.
right? That is the class that I would say I gave birth to, because most of what we cover in that class is based on my scholarship. So the course, like I said, two different aims: how to be a more competent humorous communicator and understanding how humor works in different contexts to increase learning, to increase communication, to cope, some of the functionality of humor.
If you liked what you saw in this trailer, go subscribe to the Magis podcast on Spotify. The episode will be coming out soon.